now and then these videos resurface, and I think they're so cool because we get to see some of our favorite artists from the Philippines cover these songs, and they're so difficult to begin with.
This is like a real thing that happens all the time in the Philippines.
This is so iconic though.
Especially if they have acrobatics like this. This is gonna get done.
This whole song is a freaking trip, bro. Oh.
Okay, now I want to see the Jano Gibbs version.
Here we go.
If it has a whistle, you know singers from the Philippines. They're gonna go nuts with this.
But
male-wise, not many guys. Will probably Darren Spanto, he can whistle.
Oh, when he was younger, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he could still do it now.
He can still whistle now.
Yeah, whistle's not really much to do with like your larynx flexibility.
No, it's more about placing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
so
you're right. Oh, is this Lani?
Lani, yeah.
Yes, I was gonna say this is Lani.
Oh, damn, on the fucking floor.
I love her. She's so iconic. Mother be mothering. She's iconic. I love her. That was ridiculous. What the heck?
Yeah, no, that's
No,
the
that
best. That has to be the best one out of this. There's no fucking way anyone. Bro, also when she was younger, she was so fucking hot.
She's still
What an attractive woman
she's
she
still
was.
one of my favorite. Like, I feel when you talk about femininity and like regalness and
Yeah, I'd love Lani on the podcast.
Lani, freaking love
Yeah,
Lani Misalucha.
I would love Lani on the podcast. Like she would be great. Also, we're just facing some delays with the SB19 podcast, but it's already ready. So it will be posted soon. Yeah, but just keep patient. Yeah. Damn, that was very clean. What the fuck? Very
that
clean.
was just perfection.
Yeah, what the hell? Oh. Becerro.
Becerro.
Mika, yeah. Wow, it's been a while since I saw that name.
I know,
Damn.
same. Wow. That's actually bang on, spot on with in terms of like actual whistling technique.
Yeah, what the
She got it so clean.
Oh, so everyone can just sort of fucking do this perfectly.
Because in Clarissa's register that actually isn't.
No, it's more like a falsetto.
It's a falsetto
right? Yeah.
for her, and if you pay attention, it's actually very full in comparison to what a usual whistle note
If you
sounds
look
like.
at Lani's one or you look at Mika's one.
Which is actually very impressive because
That she can falsetto like that?
she can do that.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
Naturally, you know.
It does say here that Birdie.
Oh,
What?
new name.
Yeah, what the fuck? It does say here that they also do head voice,
voice,
which
yeah,
is
yeah,
falsetto essentially.
yeah.
I don't know why people like to break the voice down like that. Is it?
I think
Is
it's
that because it helps to visualize where you're...
It does. And I also feel like it's become common knowledge. And people, even if you don't know anything about technique...
Yeah, but every time I've spoken... I mean, obviously, you know your shit, but when we've spoken to other vocal coaches, like from the Royal Academy of Music or like, good like credentials, they don't really call it that much.
I think, it's like, it's become like a muletilla. How do you say that?
It's like vocal slang.
Correct. It's a bit like that because
It's like colloquial.
A colloquial language. Correct.
Yeah.
Because the actual term, the term is falsetto, but
Yeah.
but because sometimes the visualization of having the head that is coming out of the head it really does help move the larynx in that position.
Right.
So I think it's like a
Because the voice
colloquial
ain't coming from the head.
No.
It's coming from your fucking larynx.
But we do in singing technique, we learn how to send the voice to the back
of
of the
your-
head. So
yeah.
there is a lot of a spatial language, if that makes sense, because it helps visualize. Because obviously you're not seeing the muscles move, so you need a lot of visualization.
And it's gonna be very
bring
difficult
it
to
forward.
aesthetic, like
Kinesthetically feel.
yeah, feel that.
Correct.
Yeah, it's tough. Fucked.
So yeah,
Birdie, 25 years old.
that's in China.
Yeah. Big up China.
know. Girl, that ending though. I'm not sure if she's singing that live, but the actual positioning.
Well, if
Wow.
it was, I don't know how old this was. Chinese television nowadays, very good when it comes to like they
Maybe
do
it's
they
just
do
a-
have post production, but they're very good in terms of like
Maybe it's a video delay situation.
Yeah.
I don't know.
whoa, first time. Come on, champ.
You know what?
What the fuck, dude?
You know what? Yes.
Dude, what in the Jesus?
Yes. You know what I was thinking? He was in the perfect position for that whistle register though, because it is so lifted and he was being so breathy throughout that the do 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 la 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 part.
Yeah.
That I actually thought, oh, this is gonna be a really easy transition. Also, he's not moving; he's very static.
Very static, yeah.
The perfect
prime environment.
for it. Yeah. No, but that's a flex. That's just a ridiculous flex.
Janela.
She
Also,
was
another
a
name that we
baby.
haven't heard in a while. Yeah, so that
So
I like
that's
that.
usually what happens.
Yeah, that's what should probably happen all the time, especially when you're like in those types of environments. Because Waleska's explained this quite a lot on the channel. There's like very fickle like technique.
It's very, very tender, very delicate, kind of like positioning within the vocal folds.
Yeah.
And it's actually funny because that position, it's similar to what happens when you constrict the inside of the false folds. I'll explain it one more time. Inside of your larynx, you have two sets of tiny muscles. So the true folds that they come together like this, those are the ones that make the note, that make us have a voice, right? What happens when...
It's not called a voice box. It's not a fucking box.
It's your larynx. Anyways, but what happens is there's like flappy little bits that are the false folds, and they retract and constrict, kind of like creating space within this inside of your larynx.
Like that alien from Prometheus.
Correct.
Yeah.
It happens like that. Yeah, correct. So what happens is that when the false folds, the ones that are on the outer edge, constrict, you get like this really like groggy, like a lot of Darth Vader kind of voice. But if the false folds retract, then the true folds, the smaller muscles, make clean contact. In the whistle register, however, you have to find the perfect positioning where the false folds, the ones on the outer edge, are creating a little bit of restriction to maintain the breathiness of the contact, but also still enough space for the true folds to move and make full contact. So it's kind of like you're doing two things that are supposed to be doing the opposite at the same time.
That's why it's a big technical flex in that sense.
And what happens is that is usually that the constriction is hard to manage. It's hard to
too much, too little.
calibrate. Yeah. So if you constrict a little too much, what happened to Janella actually is usually what happens. Too much constriction, so too much pressure on the outer edges, so the true folds don't make enough contact, so the air is just coming through without actually making enough contact.
It's basically like
Correct.
it's like
correct.
trying to whistle.
But you're blowing too much air through.
Correct. And then if you don't blow enough air,
Then nothing comes out.
yeah. But if you blow just enough, something fucking comes out. Anyways.
Yeah. Go Janella though, she did good.
Yeah,
Kyla.
Kyla.
We just love Kyla.
What the hell is this guy? And why is he so close to Kyla?
What a flex! We just not
Kyla
cat.
is so technically sound.
Oh, yeah.
People just don't fucking understand me. Like, she is a joke. Even to today.
Put some respect on her name. woman is belting that.
Ooh, I like this version.
So full. Yeah, okay, that's also falsetto
Not a
because
whistle.
her register is really close to the actual key of the song, which is actually really cool because she can actually belt and there's a full connection throughout the
Katrina's got body, man.
whole. Yeah, Katrina's
Jonah. Going super breathy to begin. Crowd going
She's
nuts.
beautiful.
Pretty smart to slow it down.
Oh, stop! Wow! That's money! That's money!
How was son?
No, but the place. Okay,
You noticed
she's
her,
another.
yeah.
Her placing is just ridiculous. Also, she has a lot of years of like actual technical accuracy
Yep.
between Jonah and Lani
Lani.
Misalucha. You have the perfect combo of like classical training with contemporary music singing,
Pop, yeah.
but also soul music,
Yep.
which is like what? Yeah. No, that's mental.
Oh, Marissa.
See, they approach breathy from the beginning.
Yeah, this is what I want. Like, give me some flair, bruv.
Very nice. Very clever. Very clever. Very, very clever.
Smart.
Well done.
I love how the
That's very
Filipino
smart.
crowd actually appreciates that.
That's so
Isn't that
smart.
nuts? Yeah, what the fuck? You know, you do that shit like in the US or the UK. People would just be like, "Whoa,
Oh,
what
yeah,
was
nice.
that? That was crazy." But like, because there is, you know, they've had so many singers that are able to do this at such high caliber that the crowd, because of the exposure they've had, have sort of naturally become more and more educated on vocal technique, and
I
also they
also-
sing themselves a lot of the
I
time.
also think it's because this is very mainstream. What happens in the West, unless you come from like a gospel choir background,
Yeah.
People really don't appreciate how incredibly difficult this is because it's not mainstream. Like this is not, you can't easily access this kind of stuff.
Oh, like your friends are not gonna know what whistle note is.
No, and
you
they'll be
know?
like, "Oh my god, that was cool, high note."
I know, yeah,
That was
that's
really
what I
high.
said. Wow, she can sing so high.
But then they won't also be able to notice the difference between a full body belt and a whistle register song note. So again, this is actually so
Awesome.
satisfying.
It's very awesome to watch. Goodbye.